Warning, this video might offend some people, but keep in mind that everyone has their own opinions. And just like if you do not want to agree with my opinions, that's totally okay. I'm not going to cancel you. I'm not going to think anything differently of you because we are all entitled to our own opinions. With that said, this next 8 minutes are my opinion, and I really feel as if everyone needs to listen to this because it really does make sense when you break down every aspect of the situation we're dealing with. So this might not be the most positive video. This might offend some people, but honestly, it's time to get serious with this crap that's going on right now. And just last night, Saturday, September 24th, there was a shooting at Kennywood where apparently 3 people are injured. Now that information could change, but right now, again, 3 people are wounded. I believe 2 15-year-olds and apparently a 39-year-old. Now, none of these people have life-threatening injuries, but it goes to show that these theme parks all across America, we have to have a chaperone policy because this incident was between 2 groups and the 15-year-olds. And honestly, I went to Carowinds last night. I just did a new vlog about it. The chaperone policy works. It was a totally different environment than it was last week. So for every park out there, Six Flags, SeaWorld parks, Kennywood, any park out there that offers a Halloween event, what are you waiting for? Clearly, we can't trust people to not just go to the park and have a good time. And the sad thing is, not every incident, but most incidents, no offense to anyone watching this who is considered a minor, but that's where most of this stuff is coming from. It's not even the adults who are drinking at the bars and are drunk. So how exactly did this kid get a gun into a theme park that has metal detectors for employees and park guests? Well, if you've ever been to Kennywood, you know that right next to the park, as you see here, there is a road that travels along this entire side of the park. So it really isn't that far-fetched for this kid to have crossed the road, threw the gun over the wall, and then walked through park security to go retrieve the gun, and then this kid has a gun on him while he's at a theme park. What do we have to do to stop this? Build 25-foot walls all around each theme park? Now, the first solution that a lot of people come to is we need better gun control laws here in America. And while I do agree with that to a point, this isn't because of a gun. This is because of a kid who has hate or just completely mental illness that he wants to go to a theme park to shoot someone. That is just ridiculous. Now, think of it like this. Most of the shootings here in America come from people that do not have a legal license for that gun. Whether they got it from their parents or they got it illegally, usually most of the time, it's from someone who is not supposed to have that weapon. Now, of course, that's not good. This kid has a weapon. But, and the flip side of it, that gun is just an object. You can kill anyone with anything. If that person, again, mental illness, if he or she has an intent to kill someone, whether they have a gun or a knife or a rock or even an umbrella, if you wanted to kill someone, you could do it with pretty much anything, including a pencil. So again, back to the whole gun control issue, for everyone who thinks that guns is the main problem that this country is facing right now, you guys got to wake up because here is why, okay? That gun is laying here, or the weapon is laying here. It takes the person to pick it up, and then it takes the person to want to fire that gun at someone. So again, it's not the actual gun is the problem. It's the people that are taking these guns and shooting them and killing or hurting other people. This is just absolutely mind-boggling to me, where, for perfect example, perfect analogy, please listen to this, okay? If someone gets hit and killed by a drunk driver, and sadly it does happen, do we want to blame the person driving the car, or are we going to blame the actual weapon, which is the physical car that hit that person? Of course, everyone's going to blame the person behind the wheel. Oh, well, she shouldn't have been drinking. That person should have been doing this. So in that situation, we blame the person. So why don't we blame the person for all these shootings, but yet we want to blame guns? It doesn't make any sense, and everyone needs to honestly wake up and realize that, yes, We do need stricter gun laws for sure. But the main thing is, we as a society consume violence every single day. And what we listen to, the type of music. There's some nasty music out there, whether it's hardcore rock or hardcore death rock or hip hop. I mean, there's nasty stuff out there. And then you have the video games. There's so much violence on video games that these 12-year-olds, 15, 18, heck, even adults are consuming. Not to mention the movies. And I guarantee you this, no matter what time of year it is, go to a movie theater, you're going to find at least one movie in there that is all about violence or has a pretty big portion of the movie revolving around violence or guns. So yes, we want to fix our gun control here in America, but it starts from the top. It starts from everything that we're being fed every single day, whether it's on social media, it's the movies, it's in our music, and it's in the video games. So until we fix what's coming into these kids' minds and brainwashing them, we really need to do a better job at making sure we show people love and making sure people understand that violence and hate is not okay. And parents out there, please start parenting better. Now, obviously, not every kid has parents. Not every parent's able to parent a kid the way they should. But if you are able to, please make sure you know that kid knows exactly what's right and what's wrong. Because this world is crazy right now. And I'm not trying to get political. I'm not any side. I'm just more team common sense and realize, okay, yes, guns are bad to a point. Now, if you have a carry license, great, like myself, fantastic. But you know how to use it and you know the rules and regulations. But it's these kids and anyone else older that has a mental illness, that is the number one concern here, is mental illness comes before gun control. Is it takes someone that has a mental illness to want to pick up that gun again and shoot someone. With all of that said, I know this video is definitely not what you're used to from me, but just like you, I'm honestly getting sick and tired of these gun issues that we're having here in the country, but people don't want to look at the whole solution of it. They just want to see the one side they want. Oh, gun control. Guns, guns, guns are the problem. No. Guns, just like anything else out there, is classified as an object. It's not necessarily a weapon. Any object can be a weapon. So my heart and my thoughts go to anyone that was affected at Kennywood last night. I really love Kennywood, and it's a safe place to visit. This stuff needs to stop. And again, every theme park here in America needs to have a chaperone policy. It's ridiculous. Theme parks are my passion, and I have 2 kids under the age of 4, and I'm definitely going to teach them from right to wrong so we can, as a family, enjoy theme parks for decades to come. And I know you watching right now, you want the same exact thing, and we can all get through this together, but we have to know the whole entire story of why this is a problem, what all results into this becoming a problem. Not just the one issue of the actual object of a gun. So again, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today if you can, and think positive again if you can, but we will get through this. And as always, keep riding coasters.